What's up, y'all? Welcome to this week's Power Up. We're so excited this week. We've got some big news, very exciting news. I'm going to just kind of let Chauncey take this time because, we've been talking about how we exist to help you level up, building bridges, changing lives. And also, we've been talking more recently about this whole government contracting masterclass that Chauncey and I kind of helped put together, and that Chauncey's running cohorts, helping people get government contracting under their belt, win government contracts and use government contracting as the vehicle to begin to develop and generate the kind of revenue that you can use to build generational wealth. And all the steps, very complex. There's a lot of moving pieces, but all the pieces, we can help you with all of that. And we've had a big win today. So, Chauncey, I'm just going to let you you're fired up. I know that. So let's get into it,
bro. I am,
and you're at home. You're at home too.
Yes,
you got a new spot,
man. So much of where my energy is today is about transition, right, and the power of being persistent in transition. We literally did just get into a home over this past weekend, and I got the screen, the anchors on the wall, nothing mounted up there, just boxes and junk all over the place. But it's been persistence, in the market and in our positioning, but being persistent in it. And it's in the same way with the federal contractor. So I tell you guys, and this power up is not going to be about the specifics and the nuts and bolts of federal contracting. It's going to be more about how you persevere through the pains and the journey and the process of growing your business and pursuing your dreams. My wife, she landed a contract today with her business, federal contracting, over $500,000 contract. And she is an artist. If you guys know my wife, she's a maker, she's a creative, she is into fashion and things like that. But federal contracting is a vehicle to fund this thing, right? And so she's been at her passion for 5 years now, right? But being persistent in serving women and creating opportunities and events and experiences, and in her clothing line, just really plugging away and going at it, and found the right moment, the right opportunity with federal contracting that I can help you navigate, and landed an opportunity that's now going to generate the revenue and the resources for her to just continue to further her mission, her passion, what her conviction for her business is, right? Like little plug, federal contracting doesn't have to be your calling and have to be your game, but it's a resource. And the beautiful thing about it is that the government buys everything from everybody. We've talked about it before. It's a brilliant, beautiful market, and we are here to help you access it and level up if that's what you're looking for. But if your energy is in a different field, right? If you want to be in commercial, creative spaces, right? Like Peter, right? If you want to help create content and take businesses to the next level. If you are selling goods to individuals, right? To homeowners, if you make whatever your thing is, be persistent in the pursuit of whatever your purpose or passion is. I'm not trying to be all with the alliteration right there, all the P's, but it flowed that way. So there you go. You're welcome for that one. But seriously, guys, like I really am energized and glad to see that my wife got a win today with her business in landing this contract, a really big contract that she's going to deliver, and is going to give her the overhead, the working capital to then now launch her business into another stratosphere within the industry that she's most passionate about, right? But it wouldn't have happened if she didn't persevere, if she wasn't consistent in going after exploring different options for partnering, for teams, for funding, like being creative. And guys, I know it gets exhausting, right? It gets hard working alone, flying solo. When the ends don't connect on the resources or the contracts or the work, man, it is a tough hurdle to navigate. But we are here to be that community, that support, and really encourage you and challenge you to keep pushing and keep going, right? And then you'll get your W, you'll get that win, you get whatever that break is that you need it to be, man, it's going to be there, and we are the support with a network to say, hey, you might be one more swing of the pick, one more swing of the axe to knock the tree down. You might be one more call away. You might be one more whatever. But the persistence, and this is proof. Proof is in the pudding that we have resources, skill set, we have passion, conviction to help you level up and get to where you're trying to go. And we hit a home run today and super excited about it. I am in transition with this home and the house, and man, it's just really good. I just want to encourage you guys as a part of the network to keep pushing, keep growing, keep grinding in whatever your lane is. And we are building bridges and changing lives. We're here to help you get to where you are trying to go.
I think one of the most amazing things about this testimonial too is like, I don't know, it was like a month or two ago, Chauncey, you and I were talking, and you were telling me about this opportunity that was starting to come up. And you're like, man, I think my wife might be about to, you know, hit something big with a few of these contracts she's working on. And, you know, you were like, but I mean, you know, like I'm going to work with her and I'm going to help her navigate all this stuff and basically do for my wife what I'll do for others, you know. And you said to me, but, you know, I mean, it's my wife. And so people aren't going to really believe proof of concept. And I was like, bro, you know, if you can help your wife do this, you could help anybody do this. I mean, especially if you could help your wife do this, you could certainly help anybody else do this, right? Like, so if you're like intrigued at all, or even just remotely interested in what is this government contracting vehicle, like how is it even something that I could do or would even want to do, just schedule a time to meet with Chauncey and talk through it. And it's not a hard sales pitch. Like, you know, if this isn't for you, it's not for you. But, you know, there's a lot of opportunity here, and we want to resource you guys. We want to make sure that y'all have access to all the resources, all the network, all the connections, you know, the people, the tools, the systems, communication, all the things that you need in order to make, to connect all the dots. I know we've all started businesses from scratch with no help or with very little help, and having to go out and find the networks and find the people and find the resources. And, you know, as we started building a network and connecting with each other, we started to see the power of the synergy, the leverage that would come when you have a group, a significant group of like-minded individuals that are all pulling for each other and pulling the same direction. And so that's really what this is all about. So anyway, big win today. Thank you guys for joining us on the Power Up this week. We are building bridges, changing lives, and we'll see you next week.